here. Not the
I
same
don't think
team.
Bruno would die with you either, to be honest.
No, Bruno would take a bullet. He told me last night in bed.
Like
I've been fooled.
a BB gun bullet.
I've been fooled.
That's as far as I go.
Okay.
Not a hollow point.
BB guns hurt, man.
Yeah, but
I got shot by a BB gun before.
I mean, compared to the alternative,
yeah, of course.
Invoker.
Invoker.
What do you know?
Invoker. Is Invoker good with PA? Because you alacrity the PA.
Yeah.
Exo Invoker, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's strong. Anything that really gives the hero.
What about Skeleton King?
Oh,
I think it's going to be
Whisper,
support.
I think it is carry Skeleton King.
You think it's scary?
Yeah, wait, Wraith King, sorry.
But against like Mirana and Clockwork, I think PA actually has a lot easier time sticking to these heroes than a Wraith King would. I mean, he could obviously go Blink, and then they could like Sunstrike, Wombo combo, you know, that would be nice as well. I guess you could argue both. We're going to see, though, if Cloud9 wants to run it as carry, run it as support. But RoX KIS have a nice lineup as well. I think Wraith Kings typically, like, they will build BKB, but it's not until a very, like, late item, like 4th or 5th even.
You kind of want to take damage.
Yeah, you kind of want to be the one to die.
Yeah.
The only thing that's a little bit worrisome is if you get your mana burned by, like, cogs, which won't be max level for ages, so you probably don't have to worry about that.
The stick usually gives you full mana as well.
RoX KIS have a team that is very susceptible to magic damage so far. And they're actually going to pick a Templar Assassin, so honestly, if I were Cloud9, I would just go aggressive right now. I would just say, put the Invoker safe lane against the Clockwork, Wisp, Wraith King +1 tri lane, Darkseer mid.
Sounds legit to me.
Yeah.
No problems here. 10
seconds remaining. Invoker is pretty good in this game as well. I really like it against the if you go against them. I think.
No, Darkseer goes mid. Iron Shell, where you at?
Yeah. You can actually kill TA as well, like his Darkseer.
Yeah.
Depending, and the other thing is too, if you go aggressive and RoX KIS goes safe lane, which we don't know yet because we haven't seen their second support, then there's a pretty low probability that you're going to be like trying to help the TA mid. And Invoker smashes Clockwork in the safe lane. Like there's not anything he can do. And then the Darkseer should do well against the TA. You might lose the tri lane, but that's the only thing.
Is any of the teams concerned about going?
Not a big thing. You just might lose the tri lane.
What's that, Bruno?
Is any of the teams concerned about going aggressive tri lane? Because I think the Darkseer is going to be happy if there's like an AA and Mirana for now.
Depends on what the second support is.
Yeah,
that's going to decide basically what.
Right now, against a Wisp and a Skeleton King, he can die.
No one's banned Dazzle.
No, yeah, he could die.
To Wisp, Wraith King?
Yeah.
Again, we have to see the other support.
I mean, you got to keep in mind that Invoker is going to be a part of that Sunstrike arena.
Still, you just pop cogs and walk away.
Yeah, it is very hard to kill the Clockwork. And I think that was, after they saw the Wisp, they were just picking, anticipating maybe, you know, maybe they just dual lane mid, who knows? Like Wisp is enough to zone a Templar Assassin, to be honest, just on his own, because you can eat the refraction very fast. They could still Darkseer off lane, Invoker, and pick another kind of like hero who could go to the jungle, and it's going to be a Shadow Demon.
That Sunstrike gonna hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Shadow
Demon. They
can
definitely kill the Clockwork if they safe lane tri lane, like for sure.
Very easily.
Because even if you get a cog off, if you get disrupted before the cogs, they're going to completely surround you anyway. And then if you disrupt after the cogs don't do anything.
Yeah.
SC's also very good at eating through refraction during the mid game. Just poison, basically eat through 2 charges.
Well, you just disrupt the TA.
Yeah, that's it.
And then the refraction's gone, basically. Pretty solid though. We'll see what RoX KIS want to do. I think this is going to be pretty indicative of what lanes they want to run.
They're quite squishy at the moment.
Reserve time.
What, RoX KIS?
Yeah.
I'm not too sold on Wisp.
Both teams are a little bit squishy. I mean, Wraith King and Darkseer are relatively tanky. Clockwork is obviously tanky in his own right.
I think Wisp makes people tankier than they seem as well, though.
Well, obviously, yeah. Overcharge.
And just a bottle.
I'm really concerned about Wisp and Shadow Demon personally, because they're 2 heroes that, I mean, Wisp kind of has burst if you can put the balls properly, but it's not reliable. But normally when you see Shadow Demon, you see like something else that will pack a hit, like a Leshrac, like a Lina, like a Lion, like something that has a little bit of extra damage. And Wisp, I don't think it really provides that.
They have Invoker for the damage though. They have the Sunstrike.
And they have the Wraith King stun as well that will bring a little bit of damage. But
bring back old Mortal Strike.
That was so good.
It was brokenly good.
I mean, I think Wraith King is already good enough, right?
2 buttons,
it's pretty good.
Too much.
That was so good anyways.
Oh, I think... Oh, never mind. I saw somebody DC'd and I thought it was person drafting, but it's not, because BZZ's drafting.
Do you think that RoX KIS will have issue going around the Wraith King?
Ooh,
so maybe not. That may be going around the Wraith King.
True.
Go through him.
Well,
so, okay, I'm gonna just say this, right? Tusk, we saw him yesterday against the Darkseer.
Yeah.
Today's the same thing. It's just gonna be one of those situations that you just have to clump off of your team.
They don't have the same AoE stuns.
Meteor. Meteor
definitely blast. Okay.
That's a lot.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing. Like literally, that's it.
Well,
I kind of like this. I don't hate it, at least.
But is it an aggressive lane? I mean, I guess it kind of has to be, right?
I mean, they could...
Because, okay, let's say for the sake of argument that TA is mid. If RoX KIS did a defensive lane, they would be roaming with a Tusk and an AA. For a TA, which is not great.
Yeah, for a TA, it's not great.
Until the Tusk gets level 2. I guess it kind of has to be.
It's actually not too bad.
What if, like, the AA doesn't jump in the ball, just like cold fits on the Tusk ball secures the...
I think you need to jump in the ball, otherwise it moves so
Well,
slow.
you just, like, throw the cold feet and jump into the ball.
No, don't think about cold feet here. Think about Chilling Touch and Ice Vortex with the Ice Shard on top of that.
Okay.
They're not moving, and everybody's hitting hard.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it works fine. The problem with this is it's really hard to initiate on the support because one support could tether away from Snowball. The other support could disrupt. Yeah. So I just feel that I'm not sure whether I think Tusk is a good hero to pick in this situation.
Like him.
No, I think he's great.
It wasn't.
Not in this situation. I think he's a situationally good hero.
A niche pick.
You think if you could turn off the snowball, like cancel it during...
Holy shit, that would be OP.
It'd break the hero. Yeah.
It would break the game.
Game literally broken. Speaking of broken, Galblack is not connected to the game, so we're waiting on him.
Okay. I really like their banners.
RoX KIS. Yeah, it's pretty nifty. Yeah, he's just like staring at the ground, contemplating life. It's like, what have I done?
Really, really drunk, look.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I can't stand up, boys.
So much yesterday.
Oh no, not more Dota, boys. I can't deal with it.
That's fine.
Tuskar is a heavyweight though. He's not even phased.
Oh, look at him.
Look into them eyes, like they've seen some years. They've seen
He's from the north.
Yeah.
King of the North.
There's dangerous stuff up there.
Beautiful. Look, he's giving us the nose thing. It's kind of cool.
Nice mustache as well. IXMI will be proud.
Are they like whiskers?
Do you realize that there's a possibility to see IXMI in TI4?
With North American
no,
region?
Sneaky
Nix Assassins.
Their name, they need to work on their names.
No, it's a great name.
I like the North American Rejects name, but the...
We'll see.
Well, I like the Sneaky Nix play a bit more.
Is it really a sneaky Nix though?
No.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Do they pick Nix? Is it like
Isn't
no
that like
Tidehunter?
false advertising then?
Yeah, no Tidehunter. They didn't ban Tidehunter at first ban every...
No Earth Spirit never picks Earth Spirit.
Well, there's a thing called No Earth Spirit?
Yeah.
It's not in Captain's mode.
Well, that's the joke.
Oh. Hilarious.
Oh.
Once it comes into Captain's mode, they just change their name or something.
No Broodmother.
We're away a bit of boys.
Alright.
Broodmother is a hero that people always ask me is viable. I'm like, all heroes are viable, man.
Broodmother is really good now. Like the poison on the spiders does so much damage.
I mean, there's a difference between not liking a hero and saying that it's not viable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't like Broodmother, but I think she can be used.
I'd go mid on Broodmother against someone who doesn't have like wave clear.
Yeah, like Invoker, for example.
Yeah.
This is the 5-man snowball strat. I think when you pick Tusk, this is like something that is always going to be anticipated by the other team. Like, look at where Cloud9 are right now. They're like, yeah, we're not going to go anywhere into the woods. Screw that. We've seen Tusk. We know what he can do.
I think even if Yol is out of Terran, they see him, he can still die because it moves so fast.
Well, that means it gives your team a huge advantage in terms of what you could do in the early game, right? Like setting up these wards. Like, I think even if the enemy team had Luna and maybe Ancient Apparition, would you go into the, it's like, hey man, we could just jump on you and kill one of you instantly?
I mean, you can definitely do that, but RoX KIS, I think they're actually going to get dual lane mid. I think Cloud9 is just going to hang around mid and just be a nuisance to this this TA. So we talked about aggressive lanes, we talked about the potential for dual lane and maybe some pulling, depending on if they can get the right creeps for it.
Yeah, I have a computer.
Yeah, I think Envy's going to have a tough time, is how the laning situation is going to end up to be, because it's going to be offensive tri-lane. Obviously, Shadow Demon's going to stay back and disrupt. At the same time, though, I don't think Wraith King is that survivable early on, especially with losing 1 base armor with the new patch.
Yeah.
Literally taking a ton more damage.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty free kill, especially if the Tusk is level 2, because you can't really disrupt that gank. You know what I mean? Like if they snowball in and you get stunned, I think snowball is a very short stun at early levels, and then you're basically like, yeah, you're basically disrupting what for 2.5 seconds, and then by that time, the rest of the team is already caught up to you. So how do you stop it? Because you can't disrupt a snowball.
They see Yo here. Wisp is rotated to the bottom.
You think getting a Quelling Blade is the right call in this scenario on Skeleton King?
Well, it's nice for tower last hitting, but otherwise, like, getting a little bit more regen might make him more sustainable in lane. But it also depends on how well he controls the creeps, because like right now he's just like using aggro tricks to pull it to his tower, and Paladai is getting hit by a walrus. It's pretty terrifying.
Not great. Here's an axe.
Head away! Get away, my friend!
Nice.
For the
Arrow, he's gonna tether into the arrow. Tether, no! Paladai died!
Oh, he's not fine.
Alright, first blood in the tri lane.
And that
Not
is how
fine.
we do things in the North.
Yeah, they missed his ward as well with both of the sentries.
Literally rip.
Yep.
Rip in pieces.
Can a ball of energy be in pieces?
Yeah.
Oh, fogged. Maybe caught by the ice shards here. Can eat a cold feet, but no real follow-up. They use chilling touch, but
He didn't have mana
hit
for the
anybody.
team level 1 actually.
I would say that it is constantly in pieces, and the energy gets them stick together. It's like the Schrödinger's ball.
Regeneration.
Schrödinger.
I just went over your head, guy, right now, Shane.
No, you said
Pronounced his name
Schrödinger.
wrong.
Yeah. But I did go over your head, so fuck you.
So Paladai has decided that he's like, yeah, I died bottom. There's no reason to be down here. We can't win the lane because I died. Let's just go mid, make sure solo can't get farm. I think it's the right call.
I mean, I really prefer the laning situation that you talked about, Andy, earlier.
The aggressive lane.
Well, I mean, as we see s.1 almost dying up top. Bottle away! Bottle away!
Sidori's going ham.
Bottle away! Keep bottling!
Wow, the battery assault still hit him with 3 creeps in range. Holy crap, the luck lord.
Dodge the Sunstrike.
There's not even one coming. They're pinging it. Everyone's like, hey, sneaking,
he
look
has
at the minimap, sneaking, look at the minimap.
Alright, Snaking, you're the champ.
Sneaking?
What?
Snaking, you're the best.
Okay,
You're the best, Snake.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He had Invoke, but it's only level 1 exhaust.
It's a bot lane.
doesn't matter, I would've killed him. Level 1 Sunstrike's 100 damage.
Pure damage.
Yep.
In the face.
The knee.
The king maybe not listening to his subjects, much as he should.
If I was a king, probably wouldn't listen to you common folk.
That's true. I'm really surprised that s.1 was that low in the first place though. Was he like creep cutting and just got battery assaulted down or something? Or is he contesting a pull, I guess?
Rocket for us.
Yeah. Well, Sidori's not leveling Rocket.
He is?
It's 2-1-2. That's like standard build, I guess. It only does what, 120 damage?
Yep. The cooldown gets so low though.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Cloud9 are still fine. In terms of CS, s.1's still leading even though he died. And Paladai is going to get caught out here by Yol. Kind of in tower range. I don't think Yol's going to go for any like crazy dive. Solo's going to get cold stepped out of the tower. Fraction going down. Still trying to run away. The Spirits, they're so close, but he can't actually get in range because Solo has boots.
Yeah, and he didn't have mana for Sunstrike, so
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Dire's
But I
top
think for
tower
what's
is
worth,
under
Cloud9
attack.
is actually recovering okay-ish. Because this tri lane hasn't done much apart from that first kill. Fog, though, is going into a very aggressive position with Yo coming back. He's going to get caught out here with an easy ice shard. Snowball can actually lock him down as
Oh,
well.
Yol didn't see him. Oh, now
Oh,
he
see
does.
him
Now he
now.
does.
Disrupt. The arrow's going to follow through. The Disrupt didn't take the arrow. I thought, no, he's just by himself aboard. I don't know if you want to dive under there. Here comes Paladai TP. No stun just yet from Eternal Envy. He's going to go on BZZ. The slow is going to get applied from the Tether, and the right click. Oh no! Not the patch of trees, and he attacks out of it, revealing his position.
Oh, that auto attack.
Well, that worked out fine for Cloud9.
What's the auto attack after?
I think they knew he was there anyway. Like level 1 leap doesn't go that far, and they could have just quelling bladed the tree.
Yeah.
Could have made some space, man.
They made some space. That kill's pretty important though. Like as soon as they missed the arrow, I don't know why they kept chasing. Like just turn around, you know? Like you need that stun to be able to kill. There was no chilling touch on anyone either, like before they got there, so it's not like they were getting big auto attacks off or anything. It's a little bit over aggressive by RoX KIS.
Yeah, and again, something that we mentioned earlier about Tuskar is if you overcommit, you die. So
well, he didn't die, but his teammate did.
Yeah. Well, you as in your team, I suppose.
have no right.
Arrow's gonna miss again. They could actually make another go. In fact, they're gonna go right on the tankiest guy. Disruption though, not really working out. That's the synergy that you were talking about. Now it's gonna be Envy getting blown up. Fog taking a ton of trouble as well. A couple more right clicks. No chilling touch on line dodge into Fog. Nicely done.
Fogged, some might say.
Oh,
that was a really bad disruption.
Yeah.
Oh, and he died anyway. Just walked right into an ice shard.
Not enough logging there. Highlight Dice going for it. The solo kill. The right clicks. All balls hit.
Oh, he's got a launch charge, so
okay.
He actually got body blocked.
And then Envy takes the arrow.
Into the arrow. Okay.
Dire's
I don't know what's going on, dude.
Yeah, if that was AEI, they probably would not have messed up the gang. That's you know, playing with the same guy every day.
I don't even understand why he would disrupt anyone there.
Sedoi got solo killed by Bone 7 in the top lane.
Yeah. Good stuff for Cloud9, but
Dire's top
in that situation,
is under attack.
You can't even argue that disrupting Envy would have been a good choice. So why even use the skill at all, like at anyone? Well, stuff happens, I guess.
Stuff happens.
It's fine. Walk it off.
Walk it off, boys.
Rub some dirt on it.
Arrow's gonna come through on the mid lane. Not gonna hit on anything.
Whiskers.
Scouted out a Shadow you window.
Maybe not with that new arrow. He's so small.
Yeah, the vision radius is quite small.
It's 150 range nerf. Calm down.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
But it's like more than 50%.
When they buffed Mana Void, 50 more range. Like a black hole now. Hey, to be fair, I got 2 extra kills because of that change.
Really?
Yeah, the 50 radius thing.
In the entire time you play?
Well, I only played AM like twice since the patch.
Oh, that's pretty good then.
Yeah. Just gonna make it eventually, so when you mana void somebody who's low mana, everyone in the map just takes damage.
On the creeps.
Yeah.
So you just like mana void,
like
mana void a creep, and then like just farm the whole map.
The game, easy life.
Camp.
One neutral creep has the biggest mana pool
This
in the game.
Satyr.
Satyrs, yeah.
The laser beams.
They have like 500 mana, I think.
So you would just find a Satyr in the middle of a team fight,
Let's see if I can find it.
and then just like mana void
Yeah,
the hell out
600
of
mana. Falcons are dumb, they only got 400. Oh, top lane, Bone 7 getting caught out. He's gonna even throw out the panic
Dire's
wall.
top tower is
But
under
unfortunately,
attack.
with high rank of battery assault and chilling touch, it's way more than enough to kill a Darkseer.
This tower is pretty low as well.
Yeah.
Would you say that Cloud9's actually advantage in a situation like this where the early game is quite passive? I mean,
Dire's
it's
top
8 minute,
tower
8 kills,
has been
but
denied.
I wouldn't
Overall.
say so, no.
you don't think so? I feel like the team actually needs a bit of leveling and item. Like, King as well as Invoker are very greedy heroes in the fact that they both need their Hanamidases.
Yeah, but RoX KIS, you can pretty much say the same thing. I mean, look at Pycat yesterday for Team Dog when he was playing Mirana and had like no items at all. He just needed the levels, landed some arrows, had pretty good mid game. TA, yeah, you want farm on it, but if you have refraction and high levels of meld and psionic blades, you're still going to be able to do a pretty good amount of damage, like Sneaking is taking right here. He's even got a full creep wave under the tower. Pyle dies, actually going to just tether in, but Solo's got a haste turn, so he's fine.
He's gonna come back in right now, I think. Yeah, there's a refraction back up again. It's gonna go right on the Wisp with the no armor. Very low, maybe side play off of him. Holy
close.
crap, that would have been so close. He would have died right there, right?
Yeah, with the side blade.
The rocket's gonna come through. Not gonna hit.
And bottom lane, Fog going deep. He's gonna get the kill on Yul. Now might be in some trouble. Gets hit by an arrow. BZZ going for the kill as well. Manages to secure it. Is he gonna go for? No, he's not gonna go.
No, he's got reincarn. Not worth the lead.
Level 6.
I know. That level 1 reincarnation, getting rid of it is pretty big, I think.
Well, if
like
you
6 minutes.
if you leap into tower, you get slowed, and you eating the tower
Oh, they
shots.
changed it. It's not 6 minutes anymore.
When was it 6 minutes?
Oh,
A long, long time ago, I think.
he has reincarn.
Oh, he died anyway. It's fine.
And arrow to the face. No, you're not gonna die for this, right?
No mana.
Yeah.
No one's even here. Yul's the closest, and he just got to lane.
So you're saying that the heroes on RoX KIS needs farm as well?
No, I'm saying they need levels. Like, a passive game, sure, like the heroes who need the farm. Oh wow, they're actually gonna go for the dive. Snowball in, Fog's here, but he gets hit by the snowball as well. Arrow to follow it up, that's a much better disruption. And Yul actually, he threw his shards out when he was disrupted. Sunstrike though, gonna be off the mark. Soulcatcher's there. Fog's still doing quite a bit of damage. He wants to go for this kill. He's gonna throw out one more poison. Oh! Just barely dodged it. I think it would have killed him actually.
Yeah, might have.
Close.
With the Soulcatcher on top. Bone7 also teleported in, but I think that was scouted. He's hiding, not going to do too much. We went back in the mid lane here solo, just continually pushing Snake King off his tower. I do want to point out that his skill build, he got 2 points into side blades pre-7. That's generally what you want to do, and you want to try to harass with your side blade. It takes quite a bit of practice to get used to though.
Yeah, the big thing about side blades is that realistically, in pro games, you're going to have a sentry in your lane, like from the other team, most of the time, so meld striking is not going to be too viable. Plus, you have to get in range of Cold Snap to attack no matter what. And the closer you get, the more risk you're putting yourself at, because you can walk into tower range accidentally, you can get hit by Forge Spirits, so having the range to just freely CS on the wave and push it out, because if you actually side blade the creeps to push, you can push way faster than an Evoker can.
Yeah, so. Oh, solo weapon.
Yeah, solo. He's gonna eat the cold snap here. Pylai dies in the back. They're not gonna go for the dive though.
Radiant's top
I think
tower
Solo
is
is
under
going straight.
attack.
Yasha, he's not even finishing his drums.
You disappointed in him?
No, I mean it's fine, honestly. Like with FaZe and Yasha, you are really damn fast. Like the whole purpose of TA and why people get Blink Dagger is being able to get into a fight and assassinate somebody like really quickly. But if you're just fast all the time and you have a clockwork and a tusk to initiate for you and hold people in place, I don't really think a blink is all that necessary, especially when you're blinking into like a Darkseer, Shadow Demon, Cold Snap.
I don't think blink
like it's really scary.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Just going back to the point that I brought up earlier, I feel like Cloud9 is just getting away with something bigger, because I feel that their heroes are much greedier in general. Just nothing's happening, which they're okay with. I guess Snake King is pressured immensely on the mid lane, and he's constantly requiring help of Shadow Demon as well as Pylai die. But apart from that,
I kind of see where you're coming from, but I would say that a passive early game would favor Cloud9 if I thought they were actually getting the farm out of it, but look at Envy, man.
Yeah, he's not farming well.
He's not farming at all. Like, he's got 30 CS on 13 minutes.
Oh, they're gonna go and Yo on the bottom lane. Here comes a relocate on top of that. There's a snowball. 4 seconds of invulnerability, if you want to call it that. And he's gonna roll in and die.
But that was a 5-man reaction.
Yeah. Well, 2 of them came for free on the mid lane, so it's...
I suppose. Still, though. Like, they wanted way more out of just that than getting Yul, you know? Arrow,
that's gonna hit him
okay.
Up. Not gonna die here, or will it? Ice Blast is gonna come through. He just self-destruct. Yeah, he won't disrupt all of that damage.
But he still gets hit by the Ice Blast.
Yeah, and a side play on top of that. There's no follow-up because Relocate has already been used. On the back line here, Bone7 with the Zion Shell, but not much after. So they're gonna lose a tier 1 tower. In mid lane,
oh, they see Envy. There's a hook shot. It cancels a TP. The arrow's there as well, and RoX KIS starting to run away with this bottom lane. Should be able to get the tower quite easily.
And I think the reaction is correct for Cloud9. They need to go down mid and push it hard. Here comes a glyph that will slow things down, and they also have Yo here in position. So one more TP is all they need. Unfortunately, Yo's not level 6 just now. He might get level 6 with his creeps on. Here comes
Blast is coming.
Oh, Bone7 suddenly cuts in.
A wild Bone7 appears, and Yo's just out of here.
Yeah. He does have his Walrus Punch.
Incoming Blast. I don't know.
He can come in. Here comes a snowball. It's gonna go on Bone7, but Bone7 will surge. He's out of there.
Yeah. Maybe he lost vision of the other heroes. Maybe that's why he went on Bone7.
It was nighttime.
Yeah. Gotta deny this tower, man. Gotta pull hit and deny.
Dyer's middle tower has
So
been
in the
denied.
end, it ended up being a tower trade, which is, I think Cloud9 getting the tier 1, even if it is denied, is still a really good thing. Not losing your tier 1 is also very good, but they lost their safe lane tower. In the end, it's going to give a little bit more room to Envy to actually be able to farm a bit, because he can kind of static the lane if he wants to for a while. And RoX KIS are going to need to bring multiple heroes down there if they want to kill him, plus now he has Reincarnate, so unlike some heroes who are relatively fragile, he can just stay there and feel extremely safe. But in the meantime, Sidoi gets his mech, so if RoX KIS want to start pushing mid, or maybe even the offlane tier 1, I think they definitely can do that. They have every one of their ultis, which are all actually on pretty low cooldowns, which is important to know.
What would you get on Wraith King next item? Have you seen Blade Mail?
I think they actually need
an armlet, maybe?
I think they need damage. I mean, Soulcatcher is nice and everything, but the only follow-up damage they have right now is a Sunstrike and him, right? Like,
Yeah.
The
But you know what he's gonna get, right?
The Darkseer's gonna do a bit.
What is he gonna get? Hand of Midas?
Or Mask of Madness.
Recovery Midas, man.
I think Mask of Madness on melee here.
I think Armlet's fine. I think even a Blade Mail is fine. I think there's a few choices that he could go. If he wants to go Blink, I think it's a little bit risky for obvious reasons. Because a lot of teams, you can blink in, die, and then your team is going to be able to win the fight for you. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case.
No.
For Cloud9. And plus, you're not going to be able to run away from RoX KIS anyway, because you're going to have Psionic Traps, you're going to have Hookshot, you're going to have Snowballs, Arrows, Leap Speed. Like, there's so many ways that they can actually chase you.
Yeah.
With that said, though, if you are dying and you do apply your Reincarnation slow on top of a vacuum wall combo, like that can actually be pretty scary for RoX KIS, so yeah, we'll look towards that. Right now, you know, if you look at Envy, he's hitting up to 1800, so Blink Dagger is close, Midas is close, we'll see exactly what he chooses for.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Limmy's just like admiring EE-sama bottom while RoX KIS is killing Roshan.
16 minutes in, he has his power treads and his...
Is he gonna go Blink? What is with his animation right now, by the way?
Okay.
He did go Blink. Alright, so he's like all in, man. Board the game train.
That's what I like to see.
I think going all in is always a bad choice. Unless you're holding Pocket Rockets.
Pocket Rockets are pretty good, man.
Which, if you have 50 CS in 60 minutes, not Pocket Rocket.
What's the
snaking is also
What's a pocket rocket?
Oh, hook shot on sneaking here. He's gonna get caught out before he's able to TP away, and this is gonna be a free kill.
Yeah, what's a pocket rocket?
Double aces.
Double aces, yeah. Like Pocket Cowboys is Pocket Kings. I'm a fan of Pocket Ducks. The twos. Pylai die. Bottom lane, here comes the Blink Bomb and base. They're gonna be able to kill him. He leaped in for this. Committed so hard. No, Pylai died. The auto attack. Okay.
Now you got 2 Iron Charge on top of that now.
Easy.
American lingo.
What's the
Radiant's top
whatever you
tower
just said?
is
The
under
Cowboys?
attack.
No.
Pocket Cowboys is Kings.
The Ducks. The Ducks.
Ducks is deuces.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, Fog TPing in. Very precarious situation. The vacuum actually takes him out of the Cogs. Fog's alive for the time being. Oh, never mind. Not for long. Snowball and a Walrus Punch. Here comes the relocate. Sidoi now going to be the one being focused. Sunstrike is going to hit. And Sidoi takes quite a bit of damage, but not actually dropping. Pylai Die's actually going to go down in the back. Here comes the Ice Blast. Hits on Bone 7 solo. He does not actually have the Aegis, and he's going to be dropping here. Envy still alive for the time being. Has enough mana and a 10-star 1, but he bounces off 2 Cogs. He's not going to be able to go back in for another kill, but he's got the blink! The blink, the snowball, and he puts him inside of it!
He's got
the outplay!
He's got
Oh, he can't do it twice.
Need a TP out.
He's
And
killing
where's the
y'all.
stun? Where's the stun? No,
Wait,
where's
what?
the
Envy?
stun?
Envy?
He's got Blink still. He's got Blink still. Okay. All right, Blink. And then, yeah,
Oh,
okay, got him. Night traps. Look, when I said the better half the team
You
left.
die as you lived. Insipid.
Dude, that was clowny.
No, Envy made the big plays, man.
By the
No,
way, that,
man, guys, won the fight. Your clear is alive. Snake King will be fine as well. They're fine. They're grand.
that was so weird.
It was really fucking weird. Like when that happens to you in a
Mid
game.
lane is going to be a back. Tether in with a big slow go block coming, eating the balls in the face. Easy kill. Well coordinated from Cloud9. I see that.
What do you find funny in it?
Oh, Sunstrike here on BZZ. He's going to be fine. He's got the cold snap, but nothing to hit him.
Snap attack.
Fine, man. Everything's fine. Just forget about it. Oh, yo, he's got a blink dagger, man. Holy cow, he's farmed.
Oh, the rescue arena Blink Dagger.
Yeah,
this
it
is so
is.
good, man. One person gets stunned, Blink Snowball, pick him up, man.
Dude,
Might
he
see
didn't even
that.
need to blink that time. I think Envy's keyboard like malfunctioned or something. That was he should have killed them both.
Yeah, he should have. Oh, here
He
comes the
just
surge.
didn't stun yo.
Sees yo, where's your Blink Dagger now?
That one hurt.
Super dead. So I guess Ion Shell with like spirits and Soul Catcher is actually a huge amount of damage on a single
Dire's
target.
top
Yes,
tower
it's-
is under
It
attack.
hurts pretty bad.
Like that TA just literally melted to the Iron Show.
What
I
did we
think
say literally so much?
Well, that's the joke. Like,
Thanks to Andy. I have to say it every other word now. Literally.
literally every other word. Solo's got an invis here. Got his BKB finished now. Pretty big. Be following Pylai and Fog, but I don't think he can go in because you can just still purge through the BKB, and I don't think he'd be able to chase. He's still looking for it though,
You
man.
could do a lot of damage to it.
He's looking for the goose. Oh, there's a DD in the river as well.
There's a DD in the river.
And Highlight, okay, he wants to go for Fog. Probably not the right choice. Hook shot though. Sedoy's here to back him up. Alright, he's Fog. He's super dead. That teamwork, man.
That's good. I think it's Sanj and Yasha on TA.
Sanj and Yasha?
I feel like the slow is not
I
necessary.
feel like Manta's always better on TA. Because a lot of heroes, you could argue, like Melee especially, that S.1 is better because the Manta can sometimes be detrimental to your positioning. But for a ranged hero, it's like, pretty much always get Manta blink forward. They're going to find Pylai die, the Ice Charge, the Meatball, going to hit on Solo, doing a huge amount of damage. It's going to be forced to pop buyback. It's double damage, just a bottle charge. Yeah, Pylai die wants to go back in. He beats it to tier 2. They really want to defend this tier 1, and Bone 7 just dies here. Sedoy now trying to make his way out. So is ED, but oh no, he gets killed by the side blades. Solo, what a player, still got that DD. Gonna pop the BKB after the purge. Unfortunately, he's still gonna be walking quite slow. Highlight die, able to make it away for the time being. Trap put in front of sneaking. Are they gonna be able to follow it up with enough damage? Sedoy also trying to kill Highlight die, but the tier 2 hook shot comes off cooldown. They're gonna get him. Oh no, Fog dies as well. The king is soon to follow. And long live the king, boys, because that's a team wipe.
6 kills, a buyback, a tier 1, soon to be a tier 2. The most important thing for Cloud9, in my opinion, is having your Darkseer in a position to counter-initiate. He was the first one to go down, and everyone soon followed. Because without your Darkseer, you don't have the defensive surge, and more importantly, you don't have vacuum to just...
Or mechanism.
Or mech, yeah, like, there's just so much face rush from RoX KIS that you need all of that to be able to win a team fight. Fortunately, they had a big crew wave on the bottom for Cloud9, so they don't lose in mid-tier 2 because RoX KIS is going back to farm it. But huge...
Like, they're not losing their tower, but BZZ gets a ton of farm.
I mean, you know, you can't get everything.
And always get what you want.
So I think Bone 7 should get a blink now.
How did he even get caught by Sedoy there? Like, he was really, really low. Oh man, that's really weird. Well, there's 2 blink daggers now. So if they want to try to go in next smoke, they're going to find Solo. Pops haste immediately, and the BKB, but he gets purged! They might be able to take him out here. Bone 7 and Pylai Die coming in from the side. Ice Blast going to hit on pretty much just Fog.
He is
Solo's got a really long BKB though. The blink up to the high ground, they're going to find him. Should be a kill. Oh, the hook shot in, the mech as well, but not enough to save, unfortunately. Now Envy maybe looking for some more kills. Yeah, Solo buys back, keeping the tier 2. I think Cloud9 want to get the hell out of here. Snowball, Disrupt. Sneaking, still getting hit by the stun. They throw out the cold snap. Bone 7 blinks out of the disrupt.
This will be so good.
Fight forward. Yep. All right, Envy wants the game here. That's a 4-man vacuum. Wall gonna hit on 3 as well. So Doink pops the blade now. Really nice zoning cause. They put the Mjolnir on him, and that's a reincarnate used there by Envy.
Yeah, Envy says Blink he can go for more. In fact, I think he will. In fact, yeah, he's gonna go right into Sunstrike's gonna hit the vacuum. No, Snowball picks it back up. Now Envy's in trouble. He does not have reincarnated. BCZ getting focused. He's gonna survive. Not anymore thanks to the Revoker right clicks. They still could chase, but they'll back off for now. So a big victory after losing the mid fight. And guess what? They're right in front of that tier 2 tower, which they could snag quite easily.
Yeah, and Yell almost died to killing a Necro Book with Soul Catcher on. Like,
did RoX KIS try and force it too much there?
I think so. Even though it felt like they had the high ground advantage because they were working with hills, because you had multiple blink daggers and people that essentially does not care, like Skeleton King or Wraith King, like he just could re-blink every single time. They're gonna try to fight for this tier 2 tower. Envy blinks in, but there's a BKB. He's gonna get... Well, okay. He should care if he does not have his ultimate, and he did not. Need to get out of there quick.
Oh, blink forward by Yul. He's going for the snowball. Pylai Die gonna be the target. Ice Blast comes in, hits on Fog. Defensive disruption on Pylai Die.
Just rock.
Catcher on the Yul. Yeah, get the heck out of here. Pylai Die is like, sing the song of my people as he runs towards the enemy team. Fog should be able to keep you out of here.
Nicely done.
Yul, unfortunately, sneaking snowball and punch on cooldown.
Walk I've ever seen.
It's 1 Wex, man. That's a 1 Wex. Get the heck out of here.
It used to always be like that. They just changed that recently, actually. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, before it was static amount of move speed, but now it's like, once you get higher points into Wex, you just become a race car.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Bone 7. He's fine. So the big thing about that fight in the woods too to note is that Solo actually was forced to pop his BKB, got his haste dispelled, and then bought back without a BKB.
Yeah.
Like that, taking that fight is really risky.
And without BKB against Iron Shell, like you are essentially just a walking melee agility.
Oh, relocate on mid, Goblack. Maybe staying is welcome a little bit too long. He wants to try to kill Fog, but he can't. You know, That's actually the first time I've seen Goblak on screen. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, he's just never been there. Just throwing out AA ults, man.
Which, for A, is actually the correct thing to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, Chilling Touch is still really freaking useful.
Yeah, it has a long cast range, though, so you're fine.
Ah, yeah, it's across the map.
Yep.
10,000 range.
Literally Zeus.
You can't run from Chilling Touch. Why don't they just make that ability hit everyone on the team?
Chilling Touch?
Just make it global?
Yeah, just make it global. You land them anywhere. Mid AA.
Just what
creeps,
are you
make it work on
hiding,
creeps.
Yeah.
Rashad?
The creeps are suddenly like mega creep status.
Alright, so Solo has the 10th DD for this game, and they're going to use it to kill Roshan.
There for the 12th time.
Yeah. Pretty good. Frozen Sigil. That attack speed's slow, man.
Yeah, so this is a new skill build you see from y'all. You got 2 in Ice Chart.
Yeah, Sigil is so good against Skeleton
Roshan
King,
has
or Wraith King.
fallen to the dire.
Like, how are you supposed to do anything when that thing's following you?
maybe
Even through BKB, it's still slow. Switch shot. Gonna be here on sneaking. Oh man, he is super dead. Arrow. Oh no, it misses! Okay. But they got dusted.
Alright.
Well, PZZ tried his best.
This is a good game. A lot of battling.
Well, we kind of knew that from the heroes. Like, these heroes don't passively farm.
Highlight
Really.
eye. Get out of there, man.
No, he's grand.
He's not grand, he's right under a ward.
No, he's grand.
Dire's top
No, he's
tower
not.
is
Here
under
comes the,
attack.
where's the tether? He needs a creep. Where's the creep? No creep anywhere. Snowball's gonna give him a stun.
Yeah.
Well, punch pick him up.
Punch him.
And instead, Mew on the top lane is gonna be double Cloud9 TPs out of there. And if you look at Envy, he's going back for a Blade Mail, so I think Blade Mail is gonna be pretty nice this game. Apart from that one BKB from Templar Assassin, everybody is just throwing their bodies in there.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like putting yourself into the meat grinder, right? Like you just blink in if you have your reincarnate up, and if you don't have it up, you blink out.
Shit.
Yeah, so always like insanely farmed.
Yeah. He's like 700 gold away from Mags.
Yep, get that money.
I think him being farm is one thing, and him being very level is another thing. Because these cogs are really killing everybody.
Oh, they want
else.
NB.
He blinks up.
Oh, the ice shards, they spot him.
Fight.
Sniper Yol.
Just fight it.
I mean, the AL's gonna be a little bit off, I think.
Okay, Ice Shark comes out.
He tries to walk into it.
Yeah.
Tries to bait him. Here comes
Is his team
Snowball.
coming? His team is coming.
Blade down onto the lane. I mean, they're doing a little bit of damage.
He can always blink out this.
I mean, Bone 7's coming.
Yeah, he
so is
blinks out.
Hogs. He just blinks farther.
Sigil with the fucking...
Oh, and the hook.
His team's coming, right?
No, they bailed on him.
space.
That's when you just say team in all chat.
In there
And
for
then
like
I'm just laughing at you.
Literally 25 minutes of being killed and not a single person shows up. Story of my life. Oh, my thing just turned off.
especially if one of your teammates have relocate, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, Paladai wasn't next to
Radiant's
anyone.
bottom tower is under attack.
Nah, man, you relocate
Radiant
in
structures
and then you pick
are
him up.
You
fortified.
wait the 12 seconds.
Oh yeah, you can relocate into the trees, I guess, and
I mean, if it's a Wraith King, it actually will work for a Wraith King.
yeah, but they would see it, wouldn't they?
No, you just
Yeah,
go
they
very
would.
deep
Radiant's
into the trees
bottom
and you just
tower
tether
is
see it
them.
on the
They have rockets. They have
Nah,
bow.
man, don't worry about
They
that.
have ball.
Just believe.
They have traps.
Play Zen Dota,
They have
don't doubt.
arrow.
Stay calm and relocate.
Yeah.
That's what we were
Radiant's
doing last
bottom
night. We were
tower
both really
is under
tired playing
attack.
Dota. And just in this like Dota trance where everything was just working.
Dude, we had like the worst teammates.
They were so angry.
One game we had a Puck where it was just like,
He was mad.
he was just really mad. And then the other game, this is the best part. He goes in the safe lane as Ember Spirit,
Yeah.
and starts all chat complaining about why Clockwork's OP.
Because he's a strength hero.
Clockwork is OP, man.
Yeah, strength hero.
High
So
base
strength
damage.
heroes are OP.
Yeah, because they get so much damage.
Then Spirit Breaker is OP.
Trigger has insanely high base damage, base armor,
Base
a
HP.
horrendous attack animation.
Yeah, he like does this
Super bad.
Bruno, shall I say he's viable?
No, that word is
Viable.
forbidden. Actually, I want
Viable.
to.
That's like some people hate the word metagame.
Yeah,
Bruno hates the word viable.
because it's such a
And he hates Venomancer.
Venomancer.
So what should we use as a synonym for
No,
viable?
that's the thing. It's an umbrella term. It's
Okay.
like, can you play that hero?
Do you want to stand under my umbrella?
Ella,
Ella.
Ella.
Allah.
Hey,
Have to
hey.
go there.
Look at me, has no idea.
I heard that song before.
There is a game.
There is a game happening. It's fine. I'm taking over, Shane.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Need some Buffy.
Yeah, I'm like.
No, so
super
what
tired
Shane
today.
and I learned is that when you play Zen Dota, you just don't lose.
Oh, like we were like 2 racks down. They all were super farmed. I'm like, Don't worry about it. We didn't have any Rexes. Like, it's fine.
It helped that we were playing Medusa, you know?
Well, Andy was sitting behind me. What time did he get his Lincolns at?
27, 28 minutes?
Yeah.
Better than Havos is all I'm saying.
He got it at 20 minutes.
The offlane Medusa.
I went Midas into...
Oh, the Midas
Lincolns,
takes
yeah.
the extra.
Yeah, no, the Midas does.
Uh-huh.
Look, Havos couldn't even finish a naked Lincolns.
Heard it here first. Lumi now 3. Havos 4.
Lumi 5.
No, that's the wrong direction.
Wrong direction, bud. It's fine. Everything's fine. So Godblack's almost got his Ags. It's 500 away.
Yep. We need to see a 4-staff coming out from Invoker. What is Snaking building?
He has a 4-staff.
Okay.
Literally built the 4-staff.
All right, good.
All right,
now we need 2
Lumi's
more.
seal of approval, totally paying attention to what's happening.
No, it was being
Dota,
delivered,
guys,
man. It
Dota.
wasn't on him.
I feel like you're just like not here 90% of the time.
I'm always here. Did you not?
Physically, but not like mentally.
Yeah. It's alright, man.
So when I went
Dire's
Shireen
middle
Dinger,
tower
or
is
however
under
the how do you say
attack.
that?
What? Oh, Yol blinks forward, steals the DD from sneaking. The hookshot's gonna miss though because the snowball's done. Necrobook gonna be popped.
That
The
arrow.
punch is there.
Did you see the arrow? It went like straight up
Yeah.
in the air and then down onto his head.
Dude, the angles of those arrows totally screw with me.
Yeah, that was really, really good play from y'all.
Yeah.
Is it Schrödinger?
Schrödinger.
Schrödinger.
It's definitely not Shuradong or whatever the hell you said. I don't know what you said, but it was way off. Freaking Samsonite, man.
You don't know what you're talking about, Shane. It's throw a dingbat.
Just start adding syllables into it.
Just like, it's way over your head, Shane. Literally can't even pronounce the fucking name of it.
We're having too much fun. I don't think that's allowed, guys.
The fun level is getting too high.
We need to get that down a bit, boys.
Everybody needs to stay calm and Dota. Oh, y'all watch about bots.
Holy shit. Like, okay.
I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty solid choice when you're controlling the map as much as RoX KIS are.
I think Vlad's are pretty legit. A hero. Like, especially
You only have one other hero that would
Radiant's
really
middle
benefit
tower
from the
is under
damage.
attack.
Yeah, but it's like, it's face damage.
It's the armor, though.
What do we need armor for?
Radiant's
Oh, it's
middle
annoying,
tower
going deep.
has fallen.
They want to go for fog, force staff out.
Force.
Another force. The
I-
punch doesn't connect on Yol. He's actually stuck inside the base. Here comes a
Goes to
snowball.
Force Spirit.
Spumoni, he's out of here. Already goes to a Force Spirit,
Yeah.
but he's still going to be fine.
That's
He
what
should
we
have
need.
microed them forward spirits.
Yeah, micro them back in the base.
Yeah.
I think he actually realized what they were going to.
You can see what it's pointing at.
Yeah, but it's sphere, so really like you can see what direction it's turning. I guess.
Yeah, and that's the direction. Have you never been chased by a giant snowball?
I've been chased by a giant boulder like in Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
it happens too regularly.
Come out of nowhere too. It's like they're huge. You would think you'd be able to see them.
I was
coming.
just gonna walk down my stairs to get some breakfast in the morning and there's this
boom.
giant fucking boulder behind me.
Oh god. All right, so what can Cloud9 actually do to get back in the game?
They need to go
Oh,
set.
they can find Yol, that's for sure. They can throw out the Hellfire Blast here.
He's
A
fast,
little
though.
bit of snowball action. Is the team going to help him? Sadoi's nearby, but I think Sadoi's out. He's like, yep.
You were gonna say something about minutes.
79?
You can shut up.
No, okay. No, honestly, they need just a bit more damage, because if you look at their team right now, they don't survive long enough to dish out damage because RoX KIS is dealing so much
Radiant's
of their own.
bottom
I think if
tower
they
is
go
under
late game
attack.
here, I think
Okay,
RoX KIS still
I
wins.
think we know the real problem. Godblack almost has as much farm as Envy, and Yol has more farm than Envy.
Yeah.
Should have won that Midas, that's all I'm saying.
I think the Blink Dagger was the only thing keeping them in this game because they had that fight
Yeah,
in the
they
Dire Jungle.
would have actually lost all their map control if he went Midas, because that blink got them like 4 or 5 kills probably.
If not more, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And a buyback and stuff. Like.
I mean, I should have got him 6, but Envy can't hit Hellfire Blast.
It's like it's a hard skill to use.
it's a skill shot.
Relocate
Solo?
on the top. Yep, it's gonna be on Solo. Solo Manta's out, but you don't get your movement speed back. He's gonna just fight his way out of there. Here comes Sador, and Solo's gonna be alive from the back and back in. 1v1 Arena with the wall on top. Sador with the blade mail on top. Where's the stun? Surge him, stun him, and
Envy's just like, nope. I'll pass. We killed the highest damage dealer on the team. It's time to get out.
we force a BKB, man. A win.
Dude, that vacuum had to have been like max range.
That was insane. He
was
got
so
like
far
dragged
away.
halfway across the map.
Going 7 Dota, man. That's, no, it's not enough. Oh, it is now. Oh. Okay, sneaking. Alright, you did your best.
He tried.
You did.
Snake is actually pretty farm as well. 2,600 gold. Hex soon.
I mean, he is very farmed, but he needs like...
bots.
The problem with being as farmed as he is right now is that he's still like 4,000 gold away from his next item. Also, the way looking for Cloud9. Not gonna find him. Ice Shard's gonna be off the mark as well.
Oh, Aghanim as well. It's pretty good. Or
Of
BKB.
course, Shane says bot. Like, guys, what do we need? We need more damage.
What is he buying? He bought something.
Or stun.
Did he buy
And then
Blink?
you suggest bots.
He bought.
Orb. Okay.
What did he buy?
So he's going
Orb.
Hex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Snakey.
Not greed. Not greed.
Well, I think that like Ags would have been fine. Oh, Sadoy.
Regeneration.
Really wanted that regen.
And it's off.
Will you get 2 rockets off from this region?
Yes, you will. Keep casting stuff, man. Just
cog, battery assault,
cog
hook your
something.
teammates.
Yeah, hook your
Very
teammate.
important.
It's fine.
And Miss Value top lane.
Oh.
Okay, why was Sunstrike not there?
Easy. This is not your happy place, man.
Oh my.
The damage!
Okay. Ice Blast, pretty happy place.
No. Let me just. Okay. No hook. Oh yeah.
That's like the 4th time in a row that they've just barely missed a TP out, you know?
Yeah. That times.
So Sneaking's going for a Hex, which means no Aghanims, so he's not going to be using a whole lot of spells. He's just going to be relying on Forged Spirits, Cold Snap, maybe Alacrity, and a Meteor, I guess.
Surprised no one unlocks this with Medallion. Like maybe y'all. I think it's pretty legit with their team.
I just don't think many people on Cloud9 are going to have armor anyway.
Yeah.
But negative
strikes.
armor does so much more then.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue it both ways, but I feel like he doesn't really need it because just between Meld and Deso, the heroes are already like in the negative, pretty much.
Yeah, even more negative.
Put him all the way in the negative.
Go bigger.
-9.
More armor. This is Ches. When it comes up. What, do you have a minute left on this, boyo?
Yeah.
Why don't
something
they
like that.
literally just put a clock in Roshan? Like literally
Because
just
it's not looking nice, is what
just a-
people say on Reddit.
a clock.
You gotta make it look good.
You should be able to choose between a clock and this
Bollocks is
Yeah.
what you're gonna say?
yeah, it was hieroglyphics.
Hieroglyphics. Well, Envy eventually gonna be the Lightning Lord. Which point he will do a lot of damage.
Lightning base damage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It's not
snaking
good.
might
Snaking,
be in
please.
a spot of butter.
Get
When it comes to the King, the Ice Shard's actually traps 2 here. Ice Blast gonna go out, hits on a couple. Oh man, Twilight Die and Fog is getting sidelighted down the vacuum wall though. On 3, full 7, he's got a BKB as well. Still fine for the time being. It's just not enough damage though. No one from RoX KIS really is low outside of Solo. He's gonna get Cold Snap. Can they actually kill him? Looks like not. Hook shot on the Sneaking in the back. He's completely out of mana. Doesn't even have enough to Ghost Block. Arrow hits on Fog too. That's a buyback. Could actually be a dieback. Solo goes in with a snowball. Oh man. This is looking really bad for Cloud9. They almost killed BZZ, but not quite. Envy just wants to get away so bad. I think that was like the 3rd or 4th hook that was thrown that fight, by the way.
knee damage.
That snowball was really fast, by the way.
Not enough damage.
Yeah.
Like there was only 2 heroes, and it just blew. Oh, yeah, 2 gems, man. 1 for each eye.
Alright, buyback from Snaking, so kiss that Hex goodbye. Everybody's gonna back off, so base defended, something like that.
Roche is up though, so another
Back.
The Spite vacuum.
0-7 has got some serious vacuum walls in this game.
Again, considering the team is charging at you.
Well, I think the thing that's really important is like whenever a cog is dropped, to be able to do that. Yeah, I mean, it's just disruptive to the team because even if you can kill the cog with 1 hit as the clockwork, it still takes some time to like reposition, and that's the only reason any of the heroes on RoX KIS got low. Like without that, I don't even think a single hero would have dropped below like half health.
Yeah, at this point, Cloud9 just have to play Rat Dota. Don't fight, keep the waves pushed, and get farm.
Alright.
Another double damage, so this is like double damage 204. But Solo's not going to get it, man. He's like, I don't need it. Fine.
He sees it and he's like... The TA traps can hide the runes,
He's
man.
like, I've seen better. Depends on your screen. Maybe your second monitor, you wouldn't actually be able to see the DD.
That monitor is so bad.
Yeah, it really is.
I can't like see anything on it. It's just like the color resolution. Very color contrast. It's one of them settings.
Saturation.
Yeah.
That's like ultra high for some reason, and you can't fix it.
No. I asked Trance and he couldn't fix it either. So if he can't, it's basically...
Unfixable.
Yeah.
Literally a computer wizard.
He nearly has a heart on Sedoy. Jesus Christ. What can he do against that, like?
He's pretty strong. Solo coming in. Ice Blast gonna be thrown.
Get out of there, Blink!
Oh no, he can't blink. Okay. Tornado, force that foul. Heavy's gonna be fine. Deafening hits on 2. This is like the please God don't kill us. We're trying so hard to run. The ice wall's dropping, Sneaking stuck on the other side. He forces into the enemy team, or somebody forced him in to relocate though from Pylai Die.
Okay.
Gets him out, and Pylai Die's like, long live the king.
Where is he going home to?
Sing tales of my valor.
He's not going home.
Jesus.
Just hook. Get him. Oh, shoot.
Pylai Die, what a player.
Okay, okay, Snake King. Please.
I don't know, man. I feel like Sneaking has had some questionable plays this game. Like the not sunstriking.
Top lane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had it up for like 30 seconds. The creep was following the guy. He couldn't have even turned around.
He couldn't have juked because he would have died to the creeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Solo going ham on the tower. Tornado off the mark. Gets a couple of illusions. Sedoy with the zoning cause. The block. I actually like that. Like being able to cause that way so the TA can hit the tower and there's not a whole lot of area that you can surround to deal damage to him, right? Like you have to point it to a choke more or less. It's pretty nifty.
About to blink in, man.
Sedoy just runs like with the meatball.
He
like,
sees it. Alright, Envy forces out BKB.
He baits it. Was too twitchy on the Hellfire Blast.
They got a range Rex for free, essentially. No back off for now.
It's not for free, man. BKB charge.
We're not talking absolute.
You don't know, Bruno.
Not talking in an absolute. It's just saying that it was a trade. The trade, Bruno.
It literally doesn't matter.
But the mana, though.
Listen, man, I'm trying to like.
That's a joke.
I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, and you guys are both being wieners.
Look.
I don't like jokes, to be honest.
We can't hurt anyone's feelings, okay? Reddit posts are made. Everyone tried their best. Everyone gets a medal.
All right, here comes the blink in. They're going to go on BZZ. Tornado picks him up. Not the bottom, though. Vacuum in. The wall's going to be there. It's just not coordinated. BKB pop inside the cost. Goal 7. Get out of there. He's surging, but he's still inside. He's finally out there, and MB is trying to rifle for what it's worth, which is not much. And the team fight is just going south.
Well, I mean, Envy is up again. They managed to get the Aegis on solo. They're going to be able to kill Yoli, who's stuck inside of the ice wall. It's a double for Sedoy. In the meantime, they'll piss off Fog. Rain tracks under siege. Gem. Yol blinks in and snags it. Sedoy in the tier 4 tower range right now. Just puts back in. Doesn't even care. He wants Pylai Die so bad. What does the ball ever do to you, man? Oh, but they're going to get Envy before he can even get back to base. And that's another team wipe. Sedoy with a tripler. And BZZ didn't even have to use his cheese. And that's going to be your GG call.
Cloud9 can't do it.
No, Sedoy did really well top lane. Super well against that tier.
Yeah, he solo killed Zone 7.
But they solo killed each other every time.
Yeah.
But he had a much bigger impact because he was basically killing all the supports, forcing a lot of ganks. And Envy, despite the fact that he survived in the bot lane, like we were checking his CS